We're here with Jamie today, and Jamie would like to tell us how she felt in the beginning before she ever came to our office.
I started having digestive symptoms in 2009. The heartburn, the chest pain, the diarrhea, constipation, the whole round of it. I went to 3 different gastroenterologists, one at Cleveland Clinic. So I had just about every traditional medical test related to the gastrointestinal system that they will do. I made several trips to Cleveland. It was a very trying time because I just kept coming back to the same thing. They couldn't find anything physically wrong, and they finally said, "You have IBS." And that was where they left me. Basically, you have IBS, and you have to figure out how to manage it. And at 25 years old, that was kind of hard to swallow because I couldn't imagine the way I felt waking up nauseous every morning. Everything I ate made me sick. Everything I ate made me feel bad. I couldn't imagine living, hopefully another at least 50 years feeling this way.
Well, what did we do that was different that helped you?
Well, I first heard about your office through one of the newspaper ads, and there was a picture of a stomach on fire, and I just happened to open the newspaper that day and see that, and it was like, that's how I feel. So I came to the session, and a lot of what you talked about in the session was consistent with what I had read about different digestive issues and having low stomach acid rather than the traditional, the way they look at it, they think it's too high. And you guys ran tests that they'd never looked at. You looked at it in a more holistic way. You looked at some of the things like thyroid and autoimmune that nobody had ever considered, looking at food sensitivities, looking at the kind of the makeup of the gut, those
bacteria.
The bacteria, yeah, that's the word. The bacteria in the gut, and finding the low levels of that and some high levels of some other things to be concerned about, and just taking what I felt like was a more well-rounded approach to looking at everything.
And how are you doing now? After it's been
about 2 months. It's been about 8 weeks. And I feel better now than I have in the 3 years since I've started having symptoms. My bowels are regular. The pain has decreased considerably. One thing that I didn't anticipate, that I didn't realize, was my energy levels. I used to be one of those people that after lunchtime I would kind of hit that afternoon slump where you thought you were going to fall asleep, and now my energy level is the same throughout the day.
That's because we're treating you metabolically.
Right.
More or less everything, all the systems that are combined.
And it's helped me to realize what an important role the foods that you eat play in how you feel, not just digestively, but as a whole. So I would say that I'm probably 70 to 75% better than what I was even a year ago at this time. Yeah. So I feel a lot better in 2 months. I mean, and that's when you consider 3 years of having symptoms before getting any real relief. 2 months feels like nothing.
And were any of the treatments uncomfortable or?
No, not at all. I mean, it involves some commitment because I had to make adjustments to my diet, but once I got, it wasn't nearly as difficult as I thought it would be, and once I got into the program and got into the diet program, it was simple to follow. I mean, you knew exactly what you could eat, and that's what you ate.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
No problem.